Hi there, Taurus, and welcome back to Star Lord's Tarot. This is your tarot forecast for the month of October 2019. I went ahead, shuffled, laid the cards out in a Celtic cross. Let's see what's going on for Taurus. First up, we have the Five of Swords reversed, followed then by the Six of Wands in the upright. And next we have the Four of Cups reversed, followed then by Major Arcana of the Moon reversed. And next we have the Seven of Pentacles in the reverse, followed by the Six of Swords upright. Next we have the Page of Swords in the upright, followed then by the King of Wands upright. Next we have the Two of Cups upright. And lastly we have the Seven of Swords reversed. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and interpret this read for you. First of all, Taurus, for your overall energy, you have that of the Five of Swords in the reverse position. The Five of Swords is much better energy inverted as opposed to upright. Upright, this can point to conflict. It can sometimes point to inner conflict. A lot of times we're in conflict with ourselves, more so than outside people. So it's going to be different for all of you. Remember, it's just a general read. Some people may be dealing with a conflict or were dealing with a conflict on the outside. Others of you could have been dealing with an inner conflict. When the card is inverted, this is being released from that, basically. If there was a battle with other people or a conflict with other people, it's showing that the conflict will be coming to an end in the month of October. If you had some inner conflict going on, again, the same situation. So that's coming to an end in the month of October, which is really good because being in conflict with other people as well as being in contact or in conflict with ourselves is probably not the best feeling energy. So we have the Six of Wands here. That is crossing you. This is the crossing energy that will be floating sort of in and out throughout the month of October. And this is a beautiful energy. The Six of Wands in the upright position points to basically victory. It's a lot of attention maybe being bestowed upon you for a job well done. Maybe some of you have completed a job or completed a situation and you're feeling very victorious. This is the prodigal son returns. Everybody's very happy. Pats on the back, that kind of energy. Could be victory in any situation. Again, general read. So some of you could be having a victory at work or a victory in a hobby or a victory with a relationship, what have you. So in the past, this is something that could have taken place a couple weeks ago, a couple months ago. We do have the Four Cups here in the reverse position. Four Cups in the upright points to that sort of emotional disconnect or emotional apathy type of energy. When it's inverted, it's something has happened to sort of jumpstart our emotions. Perhaps some of you were feeling emotionally cut off, and now something recently in your recent past has sort of jumpstarted your emotions again. And coming out of the month of September into the month of October, we do have the Pisces card here, the moon in the reverse position. This is good news again, because in the upright position, this can be very confusing energy. Sometimes it can point to self-deception and deception coming from others. When the card is inverted, however, this is where things are being made clear. So perhaps for some of you, this is why the conflict or the inner conflict has come to an end, because now you have gained your clarity in some aspect of your life. And that energy gives way in the early part of October to the Seven of Pentacles reversed. You're no longer reevaluating a situation. When the card is in the upright, this is when we're reevaluating, looking at a situation. Could be anything from our finances to a long-standing relationship, career, what have you. And we're trying to reevaluate the situation. When the card is inverted, we're done with that reevaluating. It looks like you're being released from a situation that maybe was bogging you down in the prior months. Maybe you were confused about something. You now have your clarity. You're now starting to feel, you're getting the feels again. You're feeling something. And you're no longer feeling that need to sort of ruminate over and over on a situation. Now, around the middle of the month, we do see the Six of Swords here in the upright position. Six of Swords is all about moving on from emotional choppy waters. Some of you, again, I see in this reading could have been dealing with emotions all over the place. Maybe, you know, it could be for several different reasons. And some of you could be literally moving and traveling. Maybe in the early or the middle of October, you could be traveling, because the Six of Swords in the upright can sometimes point to traveling, maybe overseas, or traveling, or just moving. You could be moving houses, moving your business. You could be moving on physically as well as, you know, metaphorically. Now, in the month of October, this is how you could be feeling internally, not necessarily the face you're showing to the world. We do have the Page of Swords here in the upright position. Well, the Page of Swords, all the pages are messengers, but the Page of Swords delivers messages in small increments. So perhaps this is how you're feeling, maybe that you want to communicate with someone. This could be wanting to communicate. Maybe some of you could be in a new job or a new surroundings, and you're not really sure about how much to really say. Maybe you're feeling shy or a little bit held back verbally right now. For others of you, the Page of Swords can point to looking into the affairs of others, sort of, you know, spying on other people. So maybe some of you are just sort of feeling like you need to do some research or background checks on the people that you're dealing with. Maybe you're dealing with new people now, or it could be a new love interest, and you're feeling like you kind of need to get some information on this person. However it resonates for you, Taurus, it's going to be different for all of you. And in the people and environment, we do have the King of Wands here in the upright position. Now, this could be an external person to you. It is coming up in your environment. King of Wands is fire energy, that of Aries, Leo, Sag, Sun, Moon, or Rising, male or female. Now, this could be somebody who's important to you in your environment, or it could just be how you're coming across to other people as the King of Wands in the upright position. Who the King of Wands takes action. He's a real go-getter. The Wands do also, again, govern travel. So maybe people are seeing you as on the move, on the go. Maybe you're traveling a lot. If this is someone external to you, the King of Wands could be somebody who's just sort of revving you up. This could be representing a business partner or a love interest for some of you, or this could be a family member, a friend. Whatever the situation is, this King of Wands is really to show up in your environment during the month of October could be very important to you, Taurus, this month. Maybe this is the person you could be looking into their background. Maybe this is a new person that's come on the scene and you're sort of checking them out to see if they're, you know, say, for example, this person was to be a business partner. Maybe you're just sort of checking up on their credentials, that kind of thing. And your hopes and fears position, we do have the Two of Cups here in the upright position. Some of you could be hoping to be on the same page with somebody very special. Maybe for some of you it is the King of Wands. Or maybe some of you are just hoping for a relationship, because the Two of Cups can point to a relationship or a connection or a partnership. Some of you could be hoping for a partnership. Maybe that's why you're sort of looking into this person around you, and it could be a business partnership. Others of you could be hoping for a romantic relationship. And the last card that concludes the read and concludes the month for you is the Seven of Swords in the reverse position. The Seven of Swords upright can point to avoidance, can point to the thief makes off with some of your things, you know, running away from a dishonorable act, that kind of energy. When the card is inverted, however, this can point to no longer avoiding a situation. So it could be you, Taurus. Maybe you've been avoiding dealing with a situation head on, and now you're deciding to move right into it. For others of you, maybe there was somebody who in your environment who was avoiding you, and now they're no longer avoiding you. So it's a great conclusion to what looks like a very interesting month for you, Taurus. But you'll have to leave a comment in the comment section below to let me know if this is resonating for you. But interesting, especially with the victory card here, it looks like some of you could be healing from a situation that was either very confusing or very conflicting from the past. But I do see you in the month of October now moving past all of that and moving to the goodness. So interesting and very progressive week. And I hope this reading helped you. If it did, please feel free to like, share, and subscribe. Otherwise, I will see you next time. Bye-bye for now.